So, welcome to our day 5 of 50 Days of React Zero to Mastery series. Today, we are going to have this animated text as our application. We are going to try and have this text move up with time, changing the Y position of the text. Yeah, so let's get into it. So just like the normal drill, I will create folder. The folder will name it text animation. Yeah, so I'll just open Visual Studio Code. Then navigate to the folder. In our desktop. With that, I'm going to use Vite to install React. Yeah, so this one will take some minutes to install. I will then run npm install to install the packages. So we are going just to start creating our application. We'll go to the source folder, remove the boilerplate codes. Just as usual, I always want to start with a clean slate so that to practice the muscle memory of having to write this. So with that, it should return. And for now, we'll just have a div. Then this function should be exported. And having created that, I'm going to create a folder at our root directory called components as always. In components folder, I'm going to create a file. This file is going to be called text animation. But today we want to do some animation. .jsx. So with that created, I want to just create another function, export component default function. Then we have a text animation. In that it should return let's have a div. First I will have h1 element to name our application. So with that, I'm going to also have another p element which is the animated text. So with that, I'm going to create some few variables that we will be using in our in styling of the text so that it can animate. So we'll have a Y position, we'll also have opacity, then we'll utilize use effect to set intervals at which this animation should occur. So const opacity, set opacity, this one should be equal to use state, so use state 0, then const Y position, set Y position equal use state. For Y position, we'll have a default of 20. Then we'll have a function to animate the text. So const animate text. Then this one is an arrow function. Set opacity. This one should have will have previous opacity as the argument, then set, increment it by 0.1 every time this function runs. So we'll also have set Y. So also set Y position. This one will also have previous. Then it is also an arrow function. So we'll have a previous -1 every time this function runs. So just to have this function running at a given interval, we will use effect hook. This is a hook in React. This effect is normally used with time interval, and also APIs. For API use case, we'll see that in future videos. So let's just have this one. Then const will have a function here, animation interval equal set interval animate text. That is the function we declared a verb, and let us put 50 milliseconds. Then we'll have a return, and in this case, this return is just to, because we have set an interval, we must clear it out. So that clear interval Then we have the function animation interval to be cleared. So that is it for our use effect. Just have some semicolon. So with that, we are going to use those variables in our styling. So style, opacity, declared above, then transformation, transform, transform. Then we have translate, translate y, use dollar sign, then y position. Then this should be in pixel. So with that, actually the style should have two curly braces. Then apart from that, we'll have transition. With opacity, 0.5 second as the time. Then transformation will also take 5 seconds. Not 5 but 0.5 seconds. So with that, we can now test our application. So I will just import this component, text animation, to our main component. So text, then let's run the application. npm run dev. Control click. You can see the animated text going up. So that is what we wanted to achieve.